Is there something left for you to do? I mean, you're still young. You're still young. Is there something else left for you to do?
Yeah, what I can say is that I'm so happy today I won here. And this is my first gold medal in IAAF World Championships. And I thank all athletes who we were competing together, like Simpson and Semenya and Caster and Semenya. So it was really competitive race, and I'm so happy I won today.
The first day you arrived here, you were leaving the first training session. Last night, people were worried about your leg. How did you manage to do it?
Yeah, I really did. They really did a good job to me. They did massage and everything, so I was well prepared. And what I did is just to remove in my mind that I have small problem, so that could not. It didn't disturb me a lot. So I was well prepared, and I thank God for that.
Semenya, congrats. So for you, we've seen you run in the two-lap race, 1500 meters. So which one for you? Will you stick to 800 or will you succeed, go on with the 1500?
Of course, I think this is just the beginning. When you talk about middle distance, it's a combination of 8 and top 5. So from where I'm coming from, it's all about being matured, maturing into the other event. I have 2 laps, so I have to add 1.5 laps. So for me, I think this is just the beginning for my future. You'll be seeing more of me 8 and top 5. I'm sorry about my friends here, so but you'll see more of me. So yeah, I enjoy all the challenges. They're fantastic runners. I like challenge. Always in my training, I always train for 4, 8, and top 5. So for me, trying to spice up with this event, I'm quite happy with it. And yeah, I think I can do better in future. So yeah.
There's a question at the back.
Semenya, my name is Bernard. My question to Semenya is, of late we've seen South Africa doing well in athletics. What is the secret behind South Africa?
I don't think there is a secret. We work hard, you understand. I think in sports, we experience a lot of things. We have sprints, we have distance, we have everything. We have been good in middle and long distance. But over a period of about 6 years, we implemented more of good coaches. We have our expos, we have coaching clinics. So I think for us, also athletes, we're hungry enough. We just work hard and try to do better.
Okay, just at the very back behind the pillar.
Jenny, I wonder if you could just reflect on the tactics of some of the athletes tonight. You obviously seem to run a very bright last lap and came through very strongly. 2:17 800. Some might say that played into Caster's hands in terms of slow race, and she finished much the quickest over the last 300. Did some people, I know you don't like criticising fellow athletes, but did some people get it wrong tonight? Did Laura Mew get it wrong? Did Hassan get it wrong? In terms of burying themselves in different parts of the races and playing in the hands of some of you guys?
In fairness, I get such a limited view of the race when you're in it. But you sense a lot in your surroundings. So I'll have really strong opinions, especially once I watch it, when I see it myself. But from my perspective, what I can give you just from my preparation and then what I experienced in the race. So I remember the gun going off, and I was kind of surprised and a little bit pleased to see Laura go straight to the front, because I thought this is the race and I mean, this is just purely my opinion. This is the race she should run. She should get it going hard, and people will go with her. And a hard race, she's run 3:55, so a hard race for her is really hard for almost everyone in that field. And so I the first 100, 200 meters kind of thought that was what was going to play out. And then I don't know the splits. You know, I'm just kind of responding to the race. I sensed that it slowed down from that point, which again, like I kind of thought that she was going to take it hard. So then when it slowed down a bit, you know, we're very much within ourselves. I'm sure I didn't see because I was in second or third or fourth, but I'm sure the group bunched back up again because you see that a lot in 1500s. And then from that point, I was just telling myself, this isn't the race from Rio where I was 6th or 7th with a lap to go. If we're running this slow, and it doesn't take off, you know, Dababa was really the one who jumped with 800 meters to go last year. And so I just remember in the race thinking to myself, you have to stay close, you have to stay close, you can't let him go, can't let him go. Because it worked last year for me to be 7th or 6th with a lap to go, but that doesn't always work, and you can't bank on that working. And so I just tried to keep him close, and when we came down the backstretch for the final time, I really saw in front of me Hassan and Faith racing hard. And when you can see people racing hard, you just have to measure your own ability and hope that somebody comes back to you. And so I truly don't remember like who all was in front of me or behind me at that point. I just remember seeing those two and thinking, keep running your race because somebody might come back. And then we get down to the final stretch, and like I said, I remember thinking, if you go to the outside or go to the inside, decide and just go for it. And then probably the last 80 meters of the race, I don't remember very well. I just remember finishing and like waiting and waiting and waiting to like for the board to come up and tell me the truth so that I knew for sure. For some reason, and again, I'll have to watch it, when I crossed the finish line, for some reason I thought I was either 2nd or 4th, and I don't know if I was 2nd or 4th. Like I knew I wasn't 3rd, I was either 2nd or 4th, so I really waited for the confirmation, and then I don't even know how ridiculous I was afterwards. I just was really excited to see I was truly 2nd.